Our relationship tip for the week:
stop talking about your problems. Anybody who's been in a relationship for more than a couple of weeks, or at least past the point of, where the honeymoon ends, will know conflicts. Stuff you get annoyed about, stuff you get hurt about, stuff your partner gets hurt about and annoyed about and mad about. Once we notice the problems begin to show up, we want to fix them. How we tend to fix them is you were going to say?
Talk about them, right? We
Right.
want to talk about what we don't like and what isn't working, because we want our partners to really get what the problem is so that they will get on track to change it and fix it already. And if they don't do it, we talk louder and we talk more and we complain more.
Right, and we attempt as fast as possible to isolate and identify the problem so that it can be eliminated. Typically, the problem involves you, or from her point of view, me, and it's not so good when we try to eliminate that and talk it up bigger and bigger. You might have noticed that the more you talk about your problems, especially if you've been doing this for a couple of years, you end up having the same conversations over and over again. You ask yourself, why are we even having this conversation again? The only reason you have the same conversation over and over again is that the way you're trying to solve the problem isn't working. So you might as well quit doing it that way until you find a better way.
Yeah, like think about it. So when you go up to your partner, or your partner goes up to you and says something like, "You never listen. You don't focus in on me anymore. You don't like pay attention to what I'm saying and really take it on and take me in and understand me. I don't feel
Well, you're always
appreciated."
like, listen to just how you're talking to me right now. You're just like criticizing me. It's like I can't do anything right. It doesn't matter. In the beginning, when we were together, you actually wanted to hear what I had to say.
This is what I'm saying, though. Exactly what's happening right now. You get all
What?
defensive, and now it's all about you instead of focusing in on me.
Yeah, but instead, okay, great. You'd like it to be all about you. That's awesome.
So you kind of get the point, right? It's like the whole time I'm saying I want to be listened to, I actually produce even less listening over there, right?
And just to make it clear, we're not suggesting that you don't deal with the actual problems and disagreements that you have. Those are inevitable. We are suggesting, however, to quit doing it how you've been doing it up till now, and a great way to start that is to stop talking about your problems. So for now, we'll tell you what to do instead. This is the first step. If you ever get the chance, come hang out with us. We'll add way more steps. But here's the first step.
Focus in on the opposite of what you don't want. So here, I'll give you a practical example from just this little don't listen, right? So instead of focusing in on all the ways he doesn't listen, I'm going to instead kind of become like a treasure hunter, and I'm going to start looking for where he does listen. I'm going to pay attention to those little moments. It might be little moments at first where he does listen. It might be, will you bring me some more toothpaste? Or it might be a little thing that he responds to. Is like, oh, wow, he heard that. That's a place where he listened.
Right. I would become a treasure hunter for all the places where she does speak to me somewhat respectfully. Even if it's just a little thing. Even if it's just that one time she says, hey, thanks for taking the trash out. Or hey, thanks for something. I'm going to find those. Write it down even.
And the best thing to do when you find it is thank the other person for doing it. That does two things. It has the other person feel appreciated, and has you have to notice it to say thank you. So that's our relationship tip for the week. Quit talking about your problems. Look for what you really want to see more of and say thank you for it.
Till next time.
Thanks for listening.